For 16 long years, New York City lived in fear. A shadowy figure known as the Mad Bomber was planting devices across the city, and the police were completely stumped. They had absolutely zero leads, no suspects, nothing. The pressure was mounting, and with each new explosion, the public's terror grew. Desperate for a breakthrough, the NYPD decided to try something radical, something that had never been done before in a major investigation. They turned not to another detective or a seasoned officer, but to a psychiatrist. His name was Dr. James Brussel. The police handed him the bomber's letters, a collection of taunting, rambling notes filled with anger and paranoia. They hoped he could offer some small insight, anything to point them in the right direction. What they got was something far more astonishing. Dr. Brussel didn't just analyze the handwriting or the word choice. He claimed to see the man himself. Closing his eyes, he began to describe a person he'd never met. He said, "I see a man. He is a textbook paranoid schizophrenic. He's an immigrant from a Slavic country, probably somewhere in Central Europe. He's Catholic." The detectives listened, intrigued but skeptical. Brussel continued, "He's unmarried, lives with an older female relative, maybe an aunt or his mother. He's in his late 40s or early 50s, and he has a deep personal grudge against Con Edison, the power company." This was the first time anyone had made a connection to Con Edison, a detail that would later prove crucial. Then Dr. Brussel added the final, most bizarre detail of all. It was a prediction so specific, so seemingly impossible, that the officers in the room almost laughed. He looked at them and said, "And one more thing. When you find him, and you will find him, he'll be wearing a double-breasted suit. And it will be buttoned. A suit? It seemed absurd. Why would a bomber be dressed so formally when arrested at his home?" Despite their doubts, the profile was so detailed that the police published it. It led them to review old Con Edison employee files, where they found a man named George Metesky, who had been injured in a workplace accident years earlier. The details started to line up perfectly. When they arrived at his home in Waterbury, Connecticut, and knocked on the door, they asked him to get dressed. As George Metesky walked out of his bedroom to face the police, he was wearing a double-breasted suit, buttoned to the top. Every single one of Dr. Brussel's predictions had come true. This incredible case marked the birth of modern criminal profiling. Thanks for watching.